Let's have a sit down. It's been a while, hasn't it? So Mike, it's 2nd of July.
Am I on?
You're on,
oh,
you're on. He's filming. Are you ready?
Yeah.
We've not been out properly for a bike ride and filmed it since, I think, early May or the end of April.
Oh, right, yeah.
I've had problems with my groin.
With his
yeah,
snatches and that.
all that lot. But I think we're getting there, slowly. So,
no, I mean, I'm being serious.
oh yeah.
You know, you've been to physio,
I've been stretching a lot.
Did you think you were going with this? You know, you've been stretching.
I don't know where we're going to go anywhere with you, Mike, at times.
No,
I think you lot know what I'm on about, don't you?
I'm all serious.
We're going to go serious now. So, we've done 12.5 miles, we're in Grassington, and we're going for a ride in the Yorkshire Dales, and we're not quite sure where we're going to end up. It's a mystery tour, Mike, with lefts and rights.
Rights and straights on
And so the weather today, we're hoping it stays like this. It's not raining at the moment. Got blue sky up there, but the weather this morning on the drive through was pretty bad. It was absolutely tipping it down on the way through into Lancashire. We've set off from Hellifield, and last night looking at the weather reports, we thought we'd have half a chance if we came out this way. Looking all right so far, isn't it, Mike?
Yeah.
Were you listening then?
Yeah.
You were looking at your bike, weren't you?
No, it was the blue clouds coming and stuff.
I'm a cyclist and live in the Pennines, and welcome to my channel. And yes, today was the first ride out in many weeks for me and Mike due to niggling injuries. And that's where we're based in the United Kingdom. And looking in more detail, as you heard earlier, we started off in Hellifield. We were cycling through some fantastic country lanes, passing by places such as Malham as we made our way towards Grassington, where the aim was to have a lunch stop at the Corner House Cafe at 29 miles. But let's get back to the ride, where we're heading towards Grimwith Reservoir on the B6265.
So we're riding on the B6265, and this is the climb that goes over to Greenow, and then Pateley Bridge. So me and Mike are thinking we'll go so far up and take a right and get back down towards Burnstill or Appletreewick or Bolton Abbey or anywhere.
Or Appletreewick.
Don't matter, does it?
No.
We've now started that climb which is a brilliant descent that way, where Andy was at 98 kilometres an hour, 58 mile an hour down here, with Grimwith Reservoir to the left. So that's the first phase now of the overall Greenhow Hill climb, and then we get a nice transition. It's lovely, look at this, isn't that gorgeous? But we're hoping to take a right shortly.
And so there's the sign for Appletreewick. We take a right here, and this takes us on to New Road. We noticed lots of yellow signs with a black arrow on it.
And throughout this ride today we keep seeing these yellow signs, don't we, Mike? Yeah. For the White Rose Classic.
Follow the yellow brick road.
We're not sure when that is, we'll have to look at that later on.
Today, isn't it?
Is it today?
Yeah.
Or Sunday?
And it was actually on the 3rd of July, which was the following day.
What a fantastic road! This is absolutely gorgeous!
So here we are taking on our first descent of the day, and we're over 1100 feet above sea level, where we're going to descend down New Road, which eventually takes us on towards Hazeley Road, then Stangs Lane, as we make our way towards Barden Bridge, which is at 440 feet above sea level in the valley below. Now this wasn't a high speed descent, it was a really nice country lane. We can carry a fair bit of pace and just enjoy the scenery. You've got lovely green hedges all around. And we've cycled to many different locations all around the Yorkshire Dales National Park now, and it makes you want to keep coming back for more and more. And quite a few cyclists there making the trip up this way. And we've got a big right-hander. Just be careful on the brakes here.
Big right-hander, full on the brakes here. Whoa! Hey. Well, that were a good descent, Mike.
Oh yeah.
To be honest, I couldn't even look at my speedometer down there at all. I haven't got a clue. They weren't quick, just a bit technical at times.
Yeah.
I just cannot get over how green it is. Everywhere you look, it's lovely green colours, trees.
Yeah. It's like Neil.
Wow, look at this. What a fantastic little setting this is. This is Barden, and I'll find out the name of this bridge.
Barden Bridge. It's not take Sherlock to work that out, is it? We're in Barden, is the bridge. Barden. Stick with me, Gaz. You go a long way.
Let's stick with Mike. Mike's onto something here. Well, the sun's out, Mike.
Yeah.
Proper blue sky.
Oh, get a nice tan. That's what you want, a nice tan, isn't it, Gaz?
And then we passed by Barden Tower, which used to be a hunting lodge in the 15th and 16th century.
Just have a look at this for a view. We've got Burnsall over there, a fantastic campsite, the River Wharf. It's the B6160. This is a classic road, this, Mike. It's one of them roads that links everything.
Yeah.
There's Burnsall over there.
6216.
It's the 6160, Mike.
16, that's it. 660.
And at this stage, we weren't far from Burnsall.
So, Mike, Burnsall, isn't this lovely?
Yeah, it's lovely.
Proper nice.
Oh, yeah.
25 miles. That was a great loop. Back at the crossroads. Linton to the left. So that loop now, it's a good time for us to get into Grassington and have a bite to eat. It's approaching midday and I'm getting peckish. Busy here. Really busy. Lovely little place. Must be a cafe somewhere. The Corner House Cafe, come on.
So this is the Corner House Cafe in Grassington. What do they do black pudding for Mike?
Inside. Yeah, inside. Thank you. We're on black pudding. We're on black pudding.
Get in there, black puddings.
What's your black pudding, Mike?
Lovely jubbly.
Is it alright? Let's get some brown sauce on there.
Brown sauce in your black pudding. Mmm. Bring on the scones.
You're not filming me again,
Are you putting the cream on last again? Yeah. Why are you doing it? Why don't you try it my way for once?
No, I can't do it.
There are some nice here, I don't know if you see.
Oh yeah, thanks, cheers. You better do the longer route home, Mike. That's a good scone, that, isn't it? Really good scone.
Well, that's your sauce.
Like that. Are you happy now, Mike?
Oh, yeah.
Good. Hiya. Cafe that. Yep. So then, Mike, that was a nice little cafe stop, wasn't it?
Yeah.
The quality of the food was really good, to be fair.
Excellent start.
It was very good food. What do you fancy doing next?
Maybe a bike round?
Yeah? Arncliffe?
Yeah.
Get going then.
Yeah.
And so Arncliffe next it was, which meant that we'd be passing by Kilnsey Crag again.
33 miles into the ride. We're always going past that famous Kilnsey Crag. Done quite a few rides around here now. So it's just like you'd expect, a typical English summer's day
In Arncliffe.
in the Yorkshire Dales in Arncliffe, yeah. Isn't this idyllic? Idyllic?
Picturesque.
Yeah, I'm good for that.
Yeah.
All day long.
Or idyllic.
Idyllic.
Or picturesque. Or idyllic. Even. So you're picking it, you know, it's got all allergy again, I don't know why.
Allergy's back.
Allergy, allergy in the house, isn't it? It's got all idyllic and picturesque, isn't it?
I think we'll cut because they'll just keep going and going. I know I keep saying it. This is God's own county. It's gorgeous. You've got to get yourself to these areas. I keep telling you, please get out here. In fact, what me and Mike should do is arrange for all you viewers who want to come for a ride. We'll meet up somewhere here and take you out. Leave a message below.
Big climb coming up, Darren.
Is it a climb?
Oh, look at that.
We've got a sign here, it says 16%, so we've got to get up there where them posts are. That looks pretty steep. Beautiful limestone scenery.
So this is Bruce Lane Climb. It's classed as a third category climb with a distance of 2.7 kilometres. It's got an average gradient of 7% and at its maximum it's 17.5%, and it rises to an elevation of 413 metres above sea level.
Well, it seemed like a good idea at the time. Woo! This is steep. Gonna find your rhythm now on this. Don't fight it. Get the rhythm.
And after this initial crest, we had like an undulating summit, which was around 1400 feet above sea level. But I was aware of a big descent on the other side.
Oh, it's really windy! Very windy, headwind! That was a tough climb. Very tough. We made it.
So we're now descending down Bruce Lane, and that hill ahead is what we've got to get over anyway on the next part of this undulating summit. And I approached Mike with way too much pace.
I nearly overcooked it! Flipping heck! That's a good bend there.
And that section there got the heartbeat up quite a lot. When we get to the bottom of this descent here, we'll be crossing over Thorngill Beck.
Car there, thank you. Thank you. Big left-hander again here, and it's a bit damp. Well, I just came down there. I could see Mike getting nearer and nearer. I thought, oh crikey, we've got a big left-hander. Good job these brakes work. Mike went up that climb in the big ring. Respect. Go to Malamtarn Estate. That is a picture postcard. Have a look at that. We've got beautiful red coloured trees.
Red coloured trees, it's seaweed.
We've got Malamtarn here. Blue skies. And that was a good climb to get over there.
And then we had an absolute blast down Henside Lane, with some superb scenery ahead, with the Yorkshire Dales 3 peaks visible. We had to keep an eye on the road on this section.
What a view!
And then we took on the Landcliffe descent. There's a sign there showing steep gradient, and you've just got to respect this descent. You can very quickly pick up a lot of pace. There's gravels in the middle of the road. It's quite clear that whenever it's rained, there's a lot of runoff, and it just puts gravel all over the place, and at times you've got to slow right down to almost a dead stop. It's a great descent. You've got to be super cautious.
Gravel here! Bloody hell, that's really bad there. No messing about.
We did get some flow on this section here. There's a warning sign there showing turns to the right and the left ahead. Looks like there's no cars coming, but yeah, be very careful on these corners, they'll catch you out. But yeah, we're approaching Landcliffe. There's a cattle grid further down here, and we got down safely, that was the main thing.
That is a dodgy descent. Really challenging to get down there. Wasn't it?
Hey.
That was tough work down there. My God.
Steep, that wasn't it?
Yeah.
Tough that, innit?
I've gone up that.
Have you?
Yeah.
But Settle was next, where we could get some much needed refreshments.
Well, we're at Settle, 48 miles, 48 hilly miles. Time to get some water, eh, Mike? Isn't that fancy? It's like a bottle of vodka.
Oh, yeah. There's only vodka in it, that's what we need to know.
So we've had a quick stop in Settle, get some water filled up in our bottles. I think we'll head back now towards Giggleswick. 57 miles! This is 24 miles an hour on this lovely country lane. Well, 26 miles an hour now. We've got Mike on the front. These are really, really good roads. 28 miles an hour. We're in a beautiful little settlement now. Bolton, Bowland. Lovely. We're going to take a route that we did with Gary and Nick, where we'll end up near Garlic Wood and crossing the River Ribble, I think. This is where we cross over the bridge over the river into Garlic Wood area. I think it's a lovely part of Lancashire. Stunning. Oh yeah, you can really smell that garlic. Oh, it's in the air, massively in the air. Oh, it's giving me an appetite, that. Left, yeah. Well, 68 miles on the dot, that's over 100 kilometres. I'm happy with that, given where I've been at. So, let's get back to the car, get changed. So that was a good ride, really enjoyed that ride. We did our route back on the A682 from Gisborne all the way back into Hellifield. Tailwind, and we carried some good pace along there at times. And for me, 68 miles is just enough to where I'm at with recovering. I could feel things starting to get a bit tight and seizing up inside on my thigh. But we did it, and that's what counts.
And so in the end we cycled 68 miles, just over 110 kilometres, and the elevation gain was 6,227 feet, which wasn't too bad over the distance covered. The ride time was 4 hours and 47 minutes, and the maximum speed was 40 miles per hour. But if you like these videos, let me know and I'll make some more for you. I'm a cyclist and I live in the Pennines. And thank you for watching.